for his life.
Uh-oh, Steve, you're
He
on
just saw his life.
screen.
He just
It's
saw
a
his life
whooper.
before his eyes.
How you doing, everybody? It is Blue Panic here today. Happy Thursday to you guys. Is it Thursday? I think so. No, actually, this is Tuesday. We just finished
It's the
recording an episode for Tuesday that was supposed to be up. Steven, explain to the people what happened for what would be today's episode, but is actually the episode they are watching right now.
all right. Let me cut to the chase. Long story short, we tried to do something. She didn't work out properly. Video quality's fucking butchered. But she ain't missed nothing. All we did was go from Golden Rock
Yep.
to Air Critique. Caught a few mons. Did a lot of pointless ass backtracking. We started from the bottom. Now we here.
All
We
right.
good. All right.
So
Cool.
to go along with that,
So what we
to
doing on today's
go to
episode,
go
man?
along with what Steven just said, this is literally all that changed. We have a Charizard. That's all that changed. That's the only thing that really changed. And you know what? Since the episode had to be scrapped, you guys don't really know him. Steven, this is a bombshell to everybody who's watching this. This is my best friend. We've known each other since what, freshman year of high school? We've known each other since
Yeah,
freshman year of high school.
freshman year of high school.
We bonded over the most stupidest shit. At the end of the day, we both we I've actually explained this before in the second episode of no, not the second episode. I think it was in the first episode of Silver. Actually, I explained that we're how we became friends and what we bonded over. At the end of the day, yes, Power Rangers is a kid show for for the most part. We bond over the most stupid shit. We send each other the most ridiculous shit every day in Instagram. Half our conversations are literally just memes and then responses of LOL and LMFAO. That's pretty much it. So you guys know him already. This is my best friend. We talk about stupid shit, and we're gonna talk about stupid shit today, right, Steve? I actually
Yeah,
should
yeah,
nickname this
yeah.
Charizard. And I always, after watching Original 151, he's my favorite PokeTuber of all time. I've already talked about that too. We're gonna name this Charizard Oswald because that's what he calls his Charizards. Excuse me.
Oh, well,
Yeah, Oswald. So we're gonna name it Oswald.
It's your boy, young Oswald. Back at it again with the
Dude,
flamethrower.
can you imagine a YouTuber named Oswald and all he does is McDonald's reviews? Oh, what's up, guys? It's your boy Oswald, and we're
Uh,
Mick at it back again.
he'd be like, he'll be real close to the mic and saying, "All right." No, but imagine his voice is like, "All right, it's your boy Oswald back at it again with the McDonald's review. Today we're reviewing the Travis Scott
Okay,
meal."
can you explain to me what's
Um,
going on with that? I've been so out of the loop. I don't know what the hell's going on with the freaking Travis Scott burger. Can you explain this to me?
so okay, so apparently of course, of course,
Yeah.
Travis Scott's
Yes, he
released,
is.
but so apparently Travis Scott like did like an interview or or some shit where he's talking about his favorite McDonald's meal, and he said it's literally just a quarter pounder with bacon, some fries, and a Sprite. McDonald's already
Yeah.
has that meal, I think, just without the bacon. So they just basically give you a quarter pounder with bacon and called it the Travis Scott meal for like $6.
Are you serious? Are you?
I'm dead ass, bro. It's literally just a quarter pounder with bacon and fries and a drink for like 6.49 or some shit, and they called it a Travis Scott meal. McDonald's already serves that. I think they just serve it without bacon. I think they just serve it without
Why would
bacon
they do that though? That's
though.
so random. I'm pretty sure a lot of other rappers
And
and
like
and,
I'm
and, and
sitting there,
celebrities have explained that they like McDonald's, but I don't see them getting a meal.
like like I was when I first heard about that, I thought it was like some new thing, like some new fucking crazy shit. And I saw it, I was like, oh no, this is
You
a
know
quarter
what's funny
pounder.
though?
They already have this on the menu.
You want to hear something even funnier though?
What?
Can you imagine if Lizzo
What?
got a burger from McDonald's, That shit would be funny because that girl herself is already a Big Mac. I'm just saying. it, what
Walk around here on the stage looking like a Big Mac.
I've seen her in that dress that's like really that has like a lot of sparkles on it. That's literally just the sesame seeds, and she's the sesame seed. But bro, I'm just saying. Let's all be honest here.
Dog, imagine if fucking Megan Thee Stallion and Cardi B got a drink and they called it the WAP.
Hey, hey, yo, I can't finish it. You want this nice juicy waffle? Oh god, that is
Nice
disgusting.
WAP.
Oh my god, what are we supposed to? I don't have to do anything in here though, actually, because I don't have Rock Smash, so I can't do anything. Oh, this is an encounter though. Ew. I don't like Skip Loom.
What is it?
I
Just
don't
skip
want Skip Loom. It's disgusting.
Hey man, hey man, don't sleep on
Oh, you're right.
Skiploom.
I'll kick the Skip Loom instead.
It's all it's all fun and games until you encounter a Skiploom fucking
Steven, you
mystical
want to tell them
fire.
what we encountered last
The
episode?
body's your entire team.
Like, go ahead and
Um, encounter or like
the the
trainer
the, the
fight.
trainer fight. Can you tell them what we
So
encountered when we just talked about it?
so that's it. I'm gonna give you guys a little update. So prior to us doing these recordings, I was talking to Justin on the side and said, "Hey man, um, I want to sit in for this because I want to laugh when you encounter a Mewtwo and it bodies your fucking team." Lo and behold, last episode we go to trainer fight. This bitch has one Pokemon and it's a fucking Mewtwo.
Oh my god! I actually flipped out. You guys did. Obviously, you were not watching that episode. You're watching this episode. But Steven heard me. I flipped out because we literally just said, "Oh, you're gonna run into a Mewtwo," and that was the first thing, the only thing that she had, and it blew my mind. Thankfully, I killed it because I wasn't gonna go through that the entire time. Dude, that was surreal, dude. That.
I could I could I could tell this man was just fucking scared for his life.
Uh oh, Steve, you're on screen.
He just
It's a
saw his life. He
whooper.
just saw his life before his eyes.
Timestamp 7 minutes and timestamp 7 minutes, and then just put Whooper. So far, that looks like it might be the intro moment because everybody loves Whooper. We all know that everybody loves Whooper. Whooper is the man that he's the little thing that you
So
want watching you when you
here's
sleep. He's like ET without arms.
so here's speaking of Whoopers and Pokemon without arms. Tell me why Whooper can learn Ice
You
Punch.
tell me why a Nidorino, a bipedal animal, can learn Poison Jab, and then I'll answer your Whooper question.
Why can Glalie learn Ice Punch? Why can't Yon Mega learn Fly? It's a flying bug type.
I mean, why couldn't Charizard learn Fly in Gen 1? He was already a flying fire type. Wait, actually, oh, that Slow King is cursing. Dude, this Slow King is like me. He's cursing up a storm in here. Okay, I got him.
That's something that's never
Dude,
gonna die.
that's actually.
You ever fought a you ever fought a Snorlax with
Oh,
Curse, man? That shit
dude,
takes
don't
forever.
even. Dude,
I should know. I should know. I should know. I had a Snorlax with
Snorlax
Curse
with
before.
curses, dude. That's a Nuzlocke ender if a trainer has that. Because Wobbuffets are trainer enders Gen 3 and onward, but Gen 2, just in general, like Gen 1 through everything, a Snorlax, dude. This person has a Mew. Excuse me. This thing looks so adorable.
Hey man, that's
It
your
looks so
Pokemon right
adorable.
there.
I hope I
That's
encounter
your
one
Pokemon right
throughout
there,
this
man.
gameplay. Because if I do, I'm slapping that bitch on the team no matter what. Ooh, since you can't see, obviously, because it's
So
dude. This is so cool. Did you know in Gen 2 when Ditto transforms into other Pokemon, it keeps its color? Yeah.
It's purple.
So if you have like if say
That's
if you have a Blastoise and you go up against a Ditto and it uses transform, it's a purple Blastoise. Did you know that?
that's actually that's I did
Why
not.
did they not keep that? Why
That's
did they
actually
not
kind of
keep
cool.
that?
You talking about you servicing like a cursing Snorlax is on lock ender. Nah, so Wobbuffets are already lock enders, but you can still kill them in one hit. I'm actually coming across a fucking Wobbuffet with a focus sash, so
Are
it's
you
gonna live at
playing
1 HP no
Platinum
matter
right now?
what.
Are you playing right now?
Huh? Am I
Oh,
playing? I ain't playing anything.
I thought you were. I thought you said that
I'm literally
that
just
you encountered a Wobbuffet. I was like, wait, are you playing right now along with me? Is that what we're doing now?
not. Nah, bro, I said, nah, I'm saying imagine a focus sash
Oh,
Wobbuffet. So like you can
no,
already kill
thank
them in
you.
one hit
No,
with
thank you.
with a strong enough move. But if it has like if it's strong enough and like with weak to, you can just like hit them with a ghost move and like they'll probably kill them in one hit. But if it has focus sash and it lives in that
Ugh.
1 HP, you get like fucking mirror coated, bro.
You better hope that you have a focus sash. Because that's. Dude, Wobbuffets are terrible. Speaking of which,
It'd be worse if the Wobbuffet. It'd be worse if Wobbuffet can. Bro, it honestly be worse if Wobbuffet can learn
wait, I
Destiny
thought it
Bond.
came with Destiny Bond.
Um, I don't think I know the main moves I ever see Wobbuffet have is like Mirror Coat, Safeguard, Counter, and I think I don't know because I don't use
I'm
Wobbuffet.
pretty sure that it has Destiny Bond. Or am I thinking about Ghastly's?
I'm about to find out. How
No,
the
no, I'm pretty sure.
I think my guess is how the fuck do you spell
W
Wobbuffet? God
W
damn
W O, and
it.
then just literally do buffet.
Front BBU. Okay, I got it. I could not figure it out. I said, how the fuck
Oh,
spell
the
this shit,
seal's
man?
using Aurora Beam. Oh, that's not gonna do anything.
So it's
It
trying to
didn't do
fuck you up,
anything.
man.
It's a seal. Look at his dumb little face.
So Wobbuff, so Wobbuffet, oh yeah, Wobbuffet
I
does
told
get
you,
Destiny Bond. Okay,
dude.
never
If
mind.
there's anything I
Yeah, the
know,
moves you usually,
it's Wobbuffets.
the move, yeah. So counter Destiny Bond, Miracle, and Safeguard.
Is
Okay,
that
yeah.
literally all it knows? Like purposely, is that all that they gave it? Oh my god. You would be
All right.
talking shit to me right
So
now if you could see my
um,
screen. I just fell off the ghost edges twice. It ain't my fault, Steven. It ain't my fault. I can't see them. You know, they fixed that in Heart Gold and Soul Silver, didn't they? Where you can actually see the platforms. I
yeah.
don't mind that, but oh, that's a Tyranitar. Ugh.
Hey, it's my boy Tyranitar. Tyranitar, but
let's
that's a thick
let's talk
bitch
about
right there.
something that I think everybody needs to talk about. Steven, Hasbro is doing. We already know they're doing another rebooted, Mighty Morphin like movie. But supposedly the rumor still stands that there is supposed to be time travel in this movie. Do you want Time Force to be involved in any shape or form? Your answer, please.
So they're thinking about doing time travel in this Mighty Morphin Power
Yes,
Rangers
from what
movie.
I'm understanding, like from what I've heard and stuff, is that apparently Hasbro, like we've talked about this already, obviously not on camera, but it seems the thing is that Hasbro has said no more to the getting at least to getting footage from Japan. So there may not most likely this we may not get any more live action continuations of the franchise. So with that being said, if we do get more live action stuff, it'll most likely be people are saying that they're gonna do kind of like what they're doing with Transformers, where they have the original styles just in like modern takes now. And I fell again. But anyways, um, it looks like Mighty Morphin may be the staple of Power Rangers from this point forward, which could mean that it'll most likely be mainly Mighty Morphin stuff. So people were thinking that the movie may have a reason to do with that. My theory is that the time travel stuff happens and that basically we're basically gonna get an end game style thing from this point onward, where Mighty Morphin's pretty much the staple of the franchise after this whole time travel fiasco.
All I know is that they do time travel, and I don't see my boy Jason Faunt or Michael Copen anywhere in this movie. I'm not watching it.
How do you feel about the roles being reversed? That apparently, from what I've been told, the females are gonna outshadow the boys in number for the teams. So it'll be uh, female red, and then instead of being the three guys and two girls, it's gonna be three girls and two guys, I believe.
No, that's usually like that's only usually like one or two girls. Yeah, that's never happened
Yeah.
before. Oh
So
my gosh.
how do you dude? This Charizard looks so beautiful. How do you feel about that? Like, how do you feel like about the whole role reversal kind of thing?
It's kind of interesting. I guess they want to change it up a bit. I mean, doing all these years of predominantly
Yeah.
guys, we have had one. We have had at least one female Red Ranger. And like I think season two of
Mind you,
Samurai.
the biggest thing that the biggest time we had a female as a leader was an SPD, and in my opinion, that was the greatest story arc ever.
Uh, S oh S S SPD and like
Yes,
Squad A.
dude, they they didn't
It came up and it turned and it
they
betrayed
weren't
Harvey.
brainwashed or anything. They were literally like, "Yo, we're not gonna win. Grumman's taking over the entire universe. Fuck it, let's go to the winning team." And like, there was no brainwash or anything. They were just like, "Nah, you guys were gonna lose."
Like they decided that on they decided that on their
Yeah,
own accord. You say, you know what, we're smart enough to choose the winning team because we're not gonna
and
beat
then they
Grumman
got
ever.
beat by the people that are basically seen as like, the gravel under A Squad's feet. They got beat by what they referred to as second best. B Squad kicked their ass. They got a good run for their money, but they beat their ass.
Bro, that's
Dude, I beat this Chikorita. No, I beat
you
it.
know
I
it's
beat this Executor, and my Charizard went up 2 levels. That's pretty good.
since we're on the topic of Power Rangers, I still think to this
Oh boy.
fucking day, the most ass pull power I've
I know what you're gonna
ever
say.
seen
Cut Super.
was Super Dino Mode. I don't give a fuck what anyone says. Connor pulled that shit out of nowhere, bro.
I watched the clips and I watched the episode. This man said, "No, I'm not gonna lose." Super Dino Mode. Just out of no.
Super Dino
There
Mode.
was no build up to it.
There's no build up. There's no
There
training.
was there was no mentioning, right?
The laziest people I've ever seen.
There was not even a
They
mention
didn't.
of this technique, and he was like, "You know what? This is just something we can do now."
Yeah, there's no mention of it. There is no training. They didn't talk about it at all. We didn't get a glimpse of it. He was just fighting, and he said, "I'm not gonna lose here."
and then
Super
after
Dino
that,
mode.
and then
And
after that, it pretty much just
all
became
of a
something
sudden,
everybody can do.
all of a sudden, and even after that, fucking everyone else can do it. I said, "How did you people learn this shit?" At least with Jungle
Oh,
Fury,
dude.
Jungle Master Mode, they trained for that. They had trials for
Dude,
that.
Jungle Master Mode, in my opinion, is one of the greatest team power ups to date. It's one of the coolest.
Dog, like they get the claw, they get the fucking outfits get like jet
They
boosters, bro.
get
That shit is so
jets
cool. And when
on
they
their
fight with
bodies.
it, they be flying
How is
around
that
and
not
everything.
cool?
It's so cool, bro. It'd be
Do you remember
so
when
cool.
in the Jungle Master Mode, when Casey turned his back on Daishi and Daishi just freaking exploded?
Yeah.
I remember that so distinctly. I'm pretty sure he like slashed him with the claw, and then he like turned around and walked away, and he just like explodes. And I'm like, dude, that is how you make a con. That's how you make a. I was about to say that's how you make a comeback. That's how you make a comeback, dude. That was that was a two-parter, right? Because they lost and then they came back in the second part. They not only
Yeah.
got power ups, but they also got new spirit animals, and those were honestly my favorite. They had a surfing penguin, dude. Oh no! I just made a
Yeah.
dumb
Speaking
play.
of,
I'm
what you
really
do?
glad that you can't see my screen right now. You would be so disappointed in me. I accidentally switched out to my Charizard when they brought in a Poliwrath.
Uh, it's the Alakazam. It's the Alakazam versus Articuno thing all over again.
I don't I'm not even sure if I have that footage, but if I do, then I can bring it up on screen. But I don't really feel like it.
It's only I forgot because that was before you redo your channel. Damn it! Oh, you still got the
I
recording, but
probably
that shit was
do.
funny.
I probably have to go and look at it though. Wait, do I? I don't even know if I do, because that was way
Man, if you
back
were
when I had my
dog,
first one.
dog, if you were good enough, man, if you were good enough at editing, I would have mentioned that and said put a clip up right here. You just fucking insert a clip of
Or
the first episode.
timestamp it 20 minutes and 16 seconds. Timestamp that and put episode 1 clip, and I'll know what you're talking about. Here we go. Bwomp. Dude, how about that cut, bro? That was so awesome. But it's gonna look so mess. It's gonna look kind of weird if I don't have that clip anymore, and we're just sitting here clapping.
I know,
I most likely don't
dog,
have it
because
anymore.
like I mean, it's not it's not necessarily like a bad thing because this YouTube channel I watch called Alfred. He has a second channel that he does like his friend, like that he does like his friend and everything called Alfred Plus, or
Hmm.
now called Alfred Deluxe. And so like it's kind of like it's like so his main channel Alfred is more like scripted and like heavily edited and everything, while his second channel was like kind of just like raw footage, like barely like any edits at all, except for like a few little things here and there. And so like there'll be plenty of times where he like mentioned something, and he said just put a clip of right now, put a picture up on the screen right now, and like he just never does it. So it's just sitting there, and, like you don't see anything. David like he always says like he's like Tyler, put a clip up right now. So you don't ever see it at all. He
I
never puts a
honestly
clip up or
do.
anything. He said yeah. So the clip right, but the clip is right there. Or maybe it's not. I don't really care.
Do
It
you,
doesn't matter.
do
He's
you
I don't really
have
care. It
wait?
doesn't
What
matter.
other timestamps do we have? We have the clip, and then what other timestamps do we have for this episode, for the real episode for Tuesday?
The Whooper.
Because we went through so much last episode.
So far, only the Whooper in episode one.
A
Yeah,
goddamn whooper.
we only got the Whooper in like the first
Goddamn
episode.
whooper.
Hey man, don't hate on my
Dude,
nigga Bob,
double
bro.
slap can hit more than 2 times. That's
I
why I
need
have
I
trust
need my
issues.
Whooper's Bob. Yeah, it's called double slap. Why is it hitting like 5 times? Why am I getting hit like 5 times? Like my move called double slap.
Hey yo, let me get this double slap real quick. Hits
Not
you
double.
5 times. What the F, bro? How did you do that?
Man, they really, dog, man, double slap, bro. You really just getting hit by fucking Bulma's signature slap at the end of
Okay, I have
in
to
the Battle
say
of God.
that is one of my favorite clips of that entire movie. Is that the fact that she just slapped the shit
Boom, I
out
think
of
I think he needs,
Goku?
I think he needs one of your signature slaps.
I find it
But it's funny because Goku sat there and saw that entire fight. He said,
he,
"Why didn't you jump in?" He said, "I just want to see where to go. I just want to
the
see if you guys
fact
can
that
handle
he yeah
it."
the fact that he admitted, yo, I was here the whole time, but I was gonna let y'all have y'all fun, like that's that
He
just,
said, "I just want to see where this would go." I was gonna jump in before it got out of hand.
I think we lost Bobby. Yep, Bobby died. I made a bad play.
What did you do?
uh Timestamp that so I can take Bobby off of the layout. Just put
What's
just
what's
put
what's what's the time, man?
23 minutes Bobby died. That was a really bad. I took out the Poliwrath, but that was a really bad play on my part. I kept him in when I should have healed him, but I didn't. I wasn't.
You cannot afford to be playing with fire like that. You only do that if
here's
you
here's
outspeed.
here's the
You know
thing
you
though. He put me to
outspeed.
sleep, so I didn't want to risk putting somebody else in, and then he put them to sleep too. Because I'm fighting the gym right now.
Dog, did you so based up so what I'm hearing is you just decided to roll the fucking
Yeah. Okay.
dice.
Well, here's my main reasoning is because one, I have a lot of backup mons in the PC, and two, we kind of talked about this in the scrapped recording. Did I really need 2 water types though? Because it's a stone evolution, so it wasn't really gonna learn
War
anything.
Turtle's better anyway, but still.
Should I give War Turtle rapid spin or no?
First of all, War Turtle's better anyway, and you already have tell you right now, you do not need
Okay, so stop learning rapid spin. Yes. Oswald gained stuff too. But yeah, that was a really bad play on my part, I admit. But you know, dude, this is perfect. We have two mill tanks fighting against each other.
Yeah, look at those thick, man. Them thick bitches just duking it out.
Yeah, because both mill tanks are female. I'm gonna speed up doing some defense curls because my mill
Trust,
tank ain't gonna lose to
tr-
anybody.
trust no one, not even yourself.
Dude, you know what this is? Going back to the Super Dino mode for a moment. This is literally the White Ranger versus White Ranger fight with Trent. Only one.
I thought it was fucking cool, bro. I don't care what nobody said.
That fight was cool, but the only thing I have to say is that it took a long time for it to kind of get to. I don't know. I don't remember the clone version of him being around for that long, and then like his very last episode was literally him actually fighting Trent. I don't think they really fought up to that point, did they?
I don't think so.
Which you would.
But can we hold on? But can we talk about how fucking ugly Mesogog is?
Okay, Mesogog isn't that bad. Well.
Do not sit here and lie to
Okay, one,
me.
he's not. Ooh,
Mesogog is ugly. Imagine him just in your face,
dude,
just
that's
talking to you
that's
right in your face,
nightmare
bro. He
fuel
bet you
right
got some
there.
hot ass.
Okay, so basically, Morty
You see
right
that? Cause
now is Whitney because his mill tank is like not getting any kind of damage off of it, and it used a lot of defense curls, and it keeps trying to go for it. So it's gonna be a long fight. But yeah, okay. Here's the thing though, Mesogog was actually really terrifying in a way. Like his thing wasn't just to rule the world. He wanted to literally turn back. Basically, he wanted to turn back the world.
to the prehistoric
Yeah, and he was like, I don't really
age.
care about ruling everything. I just want dinosaurs to exist again. That was pretty much his purpose. But it's kind of scary.
I just want dinosaurs to come
And I'll tell you
back.
what's scary: the fact that they actually almost lost against him because he was pretty much immortal. That was the main problem. That was the problem that they had at the end is that he was pretty much immortal and he probably wasn't gonna die unless they actually did what they did. Because what did they do? They drained the Dino gems, right? That's what they did.
Yeah, yeah. I think they just drank the
Okay.
dinogens.
You can't see this obviously, but dude, this is actually a really this is a really scary fight right now. This mill tank is stomping everybody on my team, and
So I think so. So I know we talked about this before, plenty of times actually. But what's your favorite battleizer, man?
okay, that one I have to say, in all honesty, my favorite battleizer, off the top of my head at least, my favorite has to be Wes's battleizer.
You're gonna say Eric. You're gonna say Eric, not you.
It ha-
Okay, I thought you were about to say Eric for a second. I said, do not sit here and say,
okay,
do not tell me that
Eric's battleizer
fucking
wasn't.
bulky ass shit is
Oh
better.
shit! I
That's
almost lost Jackie. I almost lost
Jesus.
Jackie, but she survived. Dude, this Miltank is just stomping everything. What the? It's okay. Well, yeah, it's a stab move, but still, this thing is like on steroids right now.
That that that's literally Whitney.
Okay, so I went out to Mary, which I probably should have done in the first place because she's getting some good hits off of this thing. I'm just worried about this Miltank getting a crit if it survives this next attack. Ooh.
Yeah, what were you about to say? What were you about to say about Eric's
Okay.
battleizer, man? Because
Don't.
that shit kind of ugly, bro.
Are you
Like
kidding? It
like
used
Eric's a
milk
cool
drink.
ass ranger. Like don't get me wrong, I love Time Force. Like I love Time Force, but I wasn't that
Okay,
fond of Eric's
okay.
battleizer,
I'm just
bro.
gonna say it wasn't that bad. Let's be honest. Okay, I'm actually putting it in my head, like in the picture
Yeah,
of what it looked like. It wasn't terrible, But I do admit the skates were a little bit the skates were actually badass because like that was he was literally slashing cyclobots left and right. This man did a corkscrew spin wearing skates.
I'm about to start criticizing every. I'm about to start critiquing
But
every
yeah,
battleizer, starting
but
from the
yeah,
ones
I
that I
have to say
remember.
that Wes's
Because I
battleizer
don't remember
was
I don't remember the early
well
ones at all.
the earliest battleizer was technically Jason when he was
Like
using
space,
technically Jason when he
space.
was using Tommy's shield. But other than that, the earliest main for starting a train of battleizers, yeah, that was in space with Andros's what was it called, the Delta Morpher or well, it was called the battleizer, but oh.
No, hold on. You know what? Here's what I'm about to do. I'm about to pull up every fucking battleizer. I'm about to start critiquing these shits.
Oh my god, dude, the Wild Force battleizer though, that was pretty cool. I love the Wild Force battleizer.
Get a Marion mode.
What did you think about? Okay, since you want to criticize my man's skates, how did you feel about Cole's bird bike that was alive?
Hey man, that shit was kind of cool.
Okay, hold on. So you're gonna diss my man Eric for having.
Hold on, okay, hold on, wait, okay, hold on, wait. Let me pull up a picture so I can remember what it looked like. His
It
battleizer
was the
was the
bird,
bird,
but I'm
right?
talking about the motorcycle. The bird faced motorcycle
The
that he
motorcycle,
used to beat Serpentera, which was, possibly, was supposed to be the strongest Zord ever made by Lord Zed, as far as he's concerned, and it was taken down by a bike. Don't get me wrong, though. That Forever Red, in my opinion, is still one of the greatest team up episodes. But I think the Serpentera thing is what keeps it from being like the perfect team up episode.
yeah, because that bird bike was kind of okay. Now that I'm looking at it, Eric's battleizer is not bad. It's just the skates don't do it for me. No, but if we want to talk about cool battleizers, um, Ninja Storm though,
Okay, I'm
his
gonna be honest. That one was
is
good.
actually
Wait,
fucking
didn't it
cool.
have like two modes to it? It was like a. It was more. It was kind of like It was. It kind of reminded me of like when the Megazord has that slim mode of itself. He had like a regular mode, and then it was like the flying mode. All right. Timestamp
Yeah,
32 minutes 20 seconds. I got my badge.
32
Yes,
minutes
sir.
20 seconds.
Uh, I talked.
All right, I got a picture of every battleizer here. What we got here? Let me see.
Wait, where do you get surf? I just get.
Okay, yeah, the again, you guys
Dude,
can
I got
wrong
Skull
person
Bash as
up.
the TM. That's perfect. I'll give it to one War Turtle.
Okay,
Wait,
so they can get
should I give it to Jackie or
all.
should I give it to the War
What's
Turtle?
that?
The Skull Bash.
Jackie is who
The
again?
Miltank.
The no tank. Skullback should Skullback should fucking know what's
Yeah.
that move, right?
So I guess I should give it to Jackie so it could be stab.
Mm,
Alright.
yeah.
Jackie, you're learning a new move, which is about time, because Jackie, I'll be honest, she ain't got much. She thick, but she ain't got much going on upstairs. Um, should I get rid of Stomp?
Dude, what did you think
Because
about?
she has Milk Drink, Flash.
Wait, hold on, wait, hold on. 'Cause I think Skullbash does
No,
recoil.
it raises your defense. But there's the drawback is that it takes 2 turns.
So bad. You should probably keep. What does your War Turtle
War
have?
Turtle has. Let me see. Let me start up the TM again.
Cause you, cause you never want to get rid of like a one turn
Okay,
move or two
so
turn move,
War
cause that's a
Turtle
whole nother turn.
has Bite,
That's the turn you
Tail
can't do.
Whip, Water Gun, and Withdrawal. Should I get rid of Tail Whip?
Yeah, just get rid of
All
tail
right.
whip.
All right.
No, just
Um,
tail whip.
we're gonna end the episode in just a second, but I'm gonna go. I gotta release. Unfortunately, I have to release Bobby. We lost our Vaporeon, and then probably gonna take out. What should I take out? The Machamp or the Dratini?
I think right now you need something for normal types like Miltank.
Ooh.
I think Machamp, because
Oh, I almost
Machamp
released
takes
Bobby
care of
with the lucky egg still on him.
because Dratini's not bad, but I think right now Machamp will probably be
Or we could
best for your
or
team.
we could bring back the Eevee.
How often do you run it? How often do you run into Dragon and Ice types?
Not a lot actually. So I could bring out the Dratini because it's the highest of the ones that I have in the PC. So
Yeah, I can look up Machamp's and Machamp's
plus
moveset and see and tell you what he gets,
plus
but look him
here's what
up.
I'm thinking. My game plan is this. Um, the problem is Morty beat me mostly because of the fact that I didn't realize that his highest Pokemon was level 25. So I definitely have to grind my team up a little bit between now and the next episode for sure. Which is good because then I can record the next episode in the weekend. But that means I can go ahead and train up the Dratini to be a high level, or I can just bring back Larry because Larry is level 27, which is the Eevee. I'll probably go with the Dratini, and that
Yeah,
should not be coming up right now. Anyways,
yeah,
anyways,
because you only need like 10 more levels for
and
Dragon
I'll
anyways.
probably have to get everybody to at least level 30 anyways to continue on, so make sure they don't die. So it'll be perfect. All right. So we got the Dratini
That's
coming on, and I actually didn't nickname it again, but I'll do that between recordings. So we got. Oh wait, no, I did nickname it. I named it Becky. Becky with the good rack.
yeah. I also think in the long run, Dragonite would be better for your team than the Machamp, or both. If something else dies or you need to switch out, you also
The
probably
only
put Machamp
thing
on
with
your
the
team.
Machamp is that he's a traded evolution, so I don't know how long it would take. I don't know at what point I should level him. He would have to be leveled up to get a move that would allow him to fight on his own. That's the only
Uh,
problem.
I
All
can tell
right,
you right
so
now.
the
Hold
next
on.
episode, obviously, I'm gonna have to spend the next episode grinding up my team because that last gym fight ain't looking good for your boy. That was terrible. mm,
Yeah. I forgot there's a gigantic match for champ. Oh my gosh.
um, yeah, this is a pretty long episode, but Relativity doesn't have a lot of changes in it. I was mostly in the gym for half the time, so I guess we can go ahead and end it here. The champ has high stuff for to get moves, right?
At least we did more in this episode. Okay, so Machamp is this from Machamp? Alright, so Machamp, your boy Machamp. What level
He's
is for
level
Machamp?
10. Level 10.
So at level 13, he gets low sweep. Level 15, he gets seismic toss. Level 19, he gets revenge. 21, he gets knockoff. 25 is vital throw, and 27 is wake up slap.
Hmm.
Oh wait, wrong generation. Wrong generation. Hold on. That's for Omega Ruby,
Oh,
not for Sapphire.
I don't
Hold
think he has that kind of
on.
help in this generation. Oh, wow. Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and make this. You know what? Let's. I'm gonna go for another. Let's go ahead and just make this episode an hour long, just to make up for the last episode.
All right, Gen 2. Here we go.
I'm gonna get my next encounter, and then I'm gonna grind
So,
for the remainder of this episode. Ooh, that
all
is
right.
Dupe's
So,
Claws.
Gen 2.
Ooh, a Weeping Bell. Should I get a Weeping Bell?
I mean, I wouldn't, but what other options do you have?
Well, hmm.
What other options for what other options for ground types do you have right now?
Uh, well, I have the War Turtle. Wait, isn't ice super effective against ground?
Ground is super effective against
Oh
ice.
well, I'm not. I'm just gonna kill it for experience because it has sleep powder though.
Hey man, hey man, Nuzlocke. Hey man, classic Nuzlocke thing. Whether you want the Pokemon or not, always catch it, so you don't have to worry about catching it again.
That's you know what? That's true. Let me go ahead and catch it then. There. Oh, I almost had it.
But anyway, um, in case you're curious,
Okay,
in
got it.
Gen 2 at level 15, McChamp gets Karate Chop at 15, Seismic Toss at 19, Foresight at 25, and then 30 at level 34 he gets Vital Throw. So at this rate, um
Ooh.
McChop is gonna be your McChamp's gonna be rocking Karate Chop and Seismic Toss for like a good few
Okay,
levels until he's
here's
like
the
34.
thing that goes with that, and now that you mentioned, now that you went through with that, do I train up to get the Dragonair, or do I train up the Machamp since I'll know that when he gets to the level that I want them to be, he's gonna have moves that he can use because the Dragonair is not gonna have that many moves.
You want to see where Dragonair stands in the level up moveset
Yeah,
pool?
do that while I grind for a little bit. I'm gonna grind the rest of this episode, and we could just like talk, and we'll have some.
Alright.
This is our bro time. Ooh, what's a Diglett?
Diglett.
Diglett, Diglett, trio.
Dog, speaking of Diglett, speaking of Diglett, so someone I saw like on Instagram or something where someone's doing like a
Uh huh.
randomizer for I think a randomizer for Sword
Ooh,
and Shield, and they had a Diglett. Um, and for randomizers, sometimes Pokemon can get moves that they
yeah.
shouldn't have. So no. So I think the Diglett had like copycat or follow me or or something. Whatever move lets you copy the move that your teammate just
Oh,
used. You have
I think
that.
that's isn't that Mimic?
So it was mimic. So his partner was like his doubles partner was had a
Mm-hmm.
Solgaleo that did Sunsteel Strike, and
Uh huh.
Solgaleo flies up in the air and shoots the down laser and everything. So Diglett used mimic, which so he did. So it said Diglett used Sunsteel Strike. The entire ground flew up with Diglett.
Oh,
Diglett and like a good chunk of like a good chunk of the ground flew up
what?
with it. And you, I said, what? I said, oh, they have a model. They have a model just in case
Dude, I
this
could have
happened,
had a
huh?
lantern.
Okay.
I mean,
Bro, that shit was
I
funny.
kind of have to see that in person to kind of get the full effect, but that does sound like it's pretty funny.
Was all right,
Dude, we out
Dragonair.
here with these bro talks.
So Dratini evolves into Dragonair level 30, and from there,
Ooh.
so I think so. After it evolves into level
Dude,
30,
I could have had an Umbreon
at
in
level
the
30,
freaking wild. That's pretty wild.
so at level 38, okay, hold on. Let me go to Dratini because I think at that point you'll be using
But
Dratini until level 30. So whatever moves Dratini gets up until then, you'll be probably using. So right now, your Dratini
yeah,
is level 20, evolves at level 30. So between that and now, at level 22, Dratini gets Dragon Rage. It gets Slam at level 39. So So right now you have at that point you have Slam and Dragon Rage. Once you evolve into Dragonair, at level 38 you get Agility. Level 47 you get Safeguard, and then level 56 you get Outrage. Oh, no, my bad. It evolves into Dragonite at 55. So after that, level 47 you get Safeguard, and
Okay,
then
here's the
once it evolves into a
s-
Dragonite, you have whatever. And at 55, it gets Wing Attack.
so with that, I don't know. With like after hearing that, I it kind of sounds to me that I should go ahead and do the Machamp because
Yeah, you're not gonna have that nasty move
yeah, you
set
know,
with
because you know,
Dragon.
yeah, stats and everything. Dragonair, like Dragonite, is like, it's pretty bonkers. But is it really worth it to get all that way and not have any moves though? That's the only problem. Um,
Yeah.
I'm gonna train up everybody else first in the last 15 these last 15 minutes, and then I guess next episode I'm gonna try and train him between now and the next episode, and then um now hopefully I'll have something. But I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna train out the Charizard and stuff first because that's kind of what I need more. I'm so glad that in Gen 2 they fixed that Gen 1 well, I wouldn't really say glitch, but it's more like a unfairness where if you have like wrap or clamp or fire spin, you can't attack. And in Gen 2, they made it to where you can attack and you just get hurt. That in Gen 1 is so broken. Please get a crit. Okay.
Yeah, it'd be like
Especially
that,
in
man.
Nuzlocke, like that's the last thing that you need. Ooh. Uh, all right. Well, I guess now I know that now I know. Oh, I got a freeze. I guess now that I know for sure though that the Machamp is what's gonna be rocking out on the team. So I'd say I have a pretty good team. I have two. Well, yeah. Okay, so I have two normal types, a fire type and a water type, and then a fighting type. I think that's a pretty good diversity, especially since Miltank has really good defenses.
Yeah, if you run into another Miltank that's spamming defense card, at least have a fighting type. Or
Yeah, yeah. Actually, I'm pretty sure this Machamp already has low kick. Is that what it was in that scrapped episode?
yeah, it had low kick.
I think we're gonna. Oh, I accidentally ran into a trainer. Oh, okay, that's fine. Which so this episode is gonna be in about an hour long. So what should we call this? I was thinking we scrap.
Second time's a
Yeah,
charm.
okay. I was gonna say we scrapped one and
Second time's a charm.
I was gonna say we scrapped one so it's an hour, but I think second time's the charm is actually that's much better. It's simpler. Oh man, that honestly it was pretty fun. We had some good conversations in that the what will be referred to as the lost episode. Speaking of which, I don't think you watched it, but in Reblue, the last episode of Reblue I did where I went back and I just went to see what the Mewtwo encounter would be and stuff. Did you see the title for that video?
Wasn't that the time where you was naming things where you was naming like our episodes like
No,
the one or
that
something
was
like
the
that?
old channel.
Because whatever it is, I probably did not see
No,
it. I'm
that
not
was the
gonna.
old channel, but
Oh, okay.
the
But
last
I
video I
haven't.
made for the blue series that I did on this channel, the last episode was just I went to go just to check out what the Mewtwo encounter was gonna be since I already beat the league and everything. And I called it since it
Yeah,
was basically there was no commentary. It was just me. It was basically like a montage the entire time, with music in the background.
just you going to see
Yeah,
what's
so
there.
since there was nothing to it, instead of just calling it a lost episode or whatever, I named it after that I named it after the Lost Galaxy episode, Enter the Lost Galaxy. I called it Enter the Lost episode. But I was really
You're so fucking cringy.
I was kind of hoping that you would see it and get the reference because you've seen Lost Galaxy before.
Speaking of Lost
Okay,
Galaxy, what do you think about
I was
what?
just gonna
Okay,
say,
what?
I was just gonna say,
This,
it wasn't terrible. It still has its moments, you know, and then it's got its glitches where Magna Defender says that he fell in a hole in the earth, but they found him on Terra Venture. But we're gonna ignore that because we had to ignore that for about 20 years. So,
yeah.
how do you feel about that? Like that they flat out said that he fell into a hole in the earth, but Mike fell on Marinoi, and then they found Magna Defender in on Terra Venture. How do you feel about that whole fiasco? I mean,
You
that's some grade
know,
A
it's
storytelling
okay.
right there.
Chicago has its
That's
faults,
all I got to say
man.
is that's some grade A storytelling right there.
I'm gonna say one thing right now. Um, I hate, I hate, hate the fucking. God, I fucking hate the bots on fucking Nexus, bro.
Are you dueling right now?
They fucked up all my plans. Yes.
I know, dude. Bots on
Numbers.
Nexus will kick your ass if you're not ready for them. They have the most. They
I
give the bots the
have
most broken
I have a simple
decks
strategy
in the game, in my opinion. I hate the Utopia decks. What are you going up against though?
where I fucking Altergeist deck.
Dude, the Utopias like that one. I hate those. That
Like,
always screw me over and with bots.
cause like you know how my strategy starts and everything. I need like fucking
Yeah,
Ferris and shit. Um, um, I got to the point. Well, cause first it started because like I didn't have Ferris in my hand, so I was gonna use like emergency call to like get Stratos. That way I can
we
summon
talked about
Stratos and
this.
then bring Stratos as
We talked
Ferris to
about
my
this like
hand.
4 hours ago, and I already forgot that you run heroes.
Anyway, I was gonna use emergency call to bring Stratos to like add Stratos to my hand, then summon Stratos to add Ferris to my hand. They used fucking Ash Blossom to stop that, but luckily I had reinforcements on the army in my hand
Ooh.
also, so I threw that down, and I got all the way to the point. And I got all the way to the point of my strategy where I would link summon extra hero Cross Crusader, and of course, his effect once I use Cross Crusader, I can then add a um, I can tribute a Destiny hero and add one fucking basically I basically recycle fucking Destiny hero malicious. I I use malicious to summon extra hero. I bring out extra hero, use fucking his
Extra heroes
effect
that
to
it's that weird
send.
Poseidon looking guy, isn't he? Or which one? Which one is extra
What?
hero?
I have two. I have extra hero Dread Decimator, which is the green one, like the fucking gun or whatever, and like Cross Guy, um, Cross Crusader or Cross
I
Guy,
might be
some people
thinking
call
about
it.
Cross Guy.
It's like fuck. Yeah, but I got to the point where I would use Cross Crusader's Cross Guy's effect, which will let me summon because I was supposed to use Cross Guy's effect, summon malicious from the graveyard, add him to the field, and then use this effect again to tribute malicious to get evil hero a dusted gold. Well, this fucking bitch. decided to this fucking bitch as I used the first part of extra as cross guy's effect, decided to fucking activate some monster effect, which since which sinks cross guy back to my extra deck. So he wasn't on the field anymore, but I still had malicious outs. But I can't do anything with malicious because I can't do anything with him because I need cross guy's effect to tribute him out to get a dusted gold. That way I can tribute a dusted gold to get dark calling. That way I can get Bane. No. The AI just said, no, we're gonna
So
stop this right now.
basically,
You're gonna stop here.
so
I'm a
basically, what
bitch.
happened is that this bot was
They
pretty much ready for you.
fuck I couldn't get Bane out. I couldn't get Bane. They waited for me to get this far to stop me in my tracks. I was like, you fucking bitch. I just closed the duel out. I said,
I'm
fuck it,
not
I'm
gonna
done.
lie, I have a lot of those bot duels where I just close it out because I don't want to deal with it.
The thing is, like, if I start my strategy and like they start my strategy turn one, I say, "What this duel's over. I'm not gonna win
Which
this."
is true because I've played against Bane and he I.
you played, like, you played against Bane. Like, if you don't stop Bane turn one, if you don't stop the strategy turn one, like if I get going and you have no way to stop me,
Dude,
and you're
there
probably
is
just
no
gonna you're
stopping
probably
you
gonna
turn one.
lose.
You always
You
get
gotta
Bane
have
out
some
turn one, no
card
matter
in
what
your
duel you're
deck.
in.
All you gotta do. I know you just heard this bot did. They stopped me in my tracks. Basically, all you gotta do is like have either Ash Blossom, which you like. It's like I either have the hand trap Ash Blossom to stop me from using like, because it all starts when I have Ferris out. If I get Ferris, then I don't know what to tell you. Once I
So
get Ferris, I was like,
basically,
yo, that's when
basically
everything
what
goes
you're
downhill
saying
for you.
is
All, all you
I
gotta
just
do
have
is
to
stop
stop one
Ferris.
thing and your entire deck is done. Basically, that's what you're telling me.
Yes, I gotta do is at the beginning stop one monster, and my entire strategy is shot. Now I do have three of them, but I do not have. But if I have one in my hand, because if I have like a handful of like fucking magic cards, one like two monsters, and one of them is Ferris, um, I can't really do anything. And like I said, like I have a handful of monsters. One of them's Ferris. I have like emergency call or like reinforcements of the army or some shit, or just like emergency call because that if reinforcements of the army did I
You
could
should
still do it. So see, I have like that, and I have Ferris and
you
like
should
some other
pull a
monster.
Jaden.
Ferris
You should pull a
requires a
Jaden and just get emergency provisions.
what? I'm actually that's not gonna lie to you.
Because I mean, it's pretty good.
But
You get rid of a spell card, and I
Ferris
think you, me, and Dennis at least have one spell card that can be reused, so it's not gonna waste anything. I'm pretty sure we each have at least one.
Ferris requires a tribute. Yeah, but Ferris requires a tribute to work to like
The
activate. Like I gotta like discard a hero monster and like summon them. If you have Ash Blossom,
Wait, Blossom,
because like
is it
for
that little
most A what
pink? Are
most
you talking
AI
about that little
do, I
pink
would just
lolly
what?
bitch that gets stowed to the graveyard?
Yes.
I hate that card so much. I was starting to realize why.
You send it. You send it to the. You send like you discard it from your hand
Yeah,
and negate an effect
dude,
either that as a card
that one
negate
card
one of your
always
effects.
stops with bots.
Yeah.
That one card always stops my blue eyes decks like in one turn. I always try to use the
Bro, I don't know. Like I don't know what it is. For some reason, these fucking bots always seem to have like one or two in their hand turn one. I said, you fucking
exactly.
bitch. Because I think one time happened before, like they stopped me like turn one. I said, all right, well I'll try again next turn if I don't die. And I got to next turn. I was gonna try my strategy again, and the bitch had a fucking another one in his hand. I was like, oh, god damn
Yeah,
it. All right,
that's
this
pretty
goes
much
over.
how it's been going for me
Um,
too.
but yeah, the way to stop my deck is either stop me from using Ferris's effects, or if I get so far into it, you think there's no hope. Have a way to like stop cross guy. Like if you can negate cross guy's effect or like bounce him back, then at that point I can't do shit. I can't get
I,
Bane out.
I mean, it sounds like all I have to do is pretty much just yeah, like you said, just stop one card and your entire deck is pretty much done.
That's like you telling like you telling y'all like y'all be talking shit about like how broken Bane is. I'm like, dog, I keep telling you, so all you gotta do is stop one card in the entire deck, and the whole thing's over.
And the funny part is that
But you got to make sure you have good RNG. You got to make sure you have good RNG to get that card,
yeah,
though.
and here's the main problem with that. The main
I
problem
know.
is that it's so easy to stop the card, but at the same time, it's not. Like you have to be sure that you stop it, and if you can't, then you're pretty much done. Um,
But that's the thing. But that's the thing. Like, that's one thing that's kind of hard with this deck, though, because like even if you stop Ferris, I still have like two other ways to start this strat to like start this. I have two emergency calls and one reinforcement army. If I have either of those in my hand at the time of you stopping it, I can still I can still
yeah.
start it. If I have Ferris and Stratos, if I have like Ferris and Stratos in my hand, and you stop Ferris, then I still have Stratos, which allows me to add another Ferris to my, which allows me to add another hero monster to my hand, and I just add another Ferris to start again. Or I use emergency call, add one of these hero monsters. So basically, I always have some way to start
Yeah.
this. Like I remember I started like a handful of like I remember I started with a handful of magic cards, and I still ended up getting Bane out
Didn't
turn one
I actually want to bring this up.
with a
Didn't at
handful of
one point
magic cards.
we were gonna duel, but we both started out with nothing but spells, so we offered each of us to have one redraw. That was good
Yeah.
times. We were just like spell cards, spell cards. You want to
So
redraw? Yeah.
like we back to school, we just fucking we were doing we all both had hand we both look at our hands like ooh, it's like I got the magic cards like he's like so do I. He's like so do I. Was like all right, he said all right, we'll agree to a redraw because you can't do nothing with this.
I think we had a pretty good duel after that too. Because it's all about the redraw. It's all about that's what it's
Yeah.
all about. This episode is an hour long, but it's actually so worth it because
I
that scrapped episode was this needed to be an hour long just to kind of get all that energy back. Steven, you wanna end the episode,
yeah.
Steven?
You get in the episode, but I'll
All
jump in
right.
it.
Thank you guys so much for watching. This video was an hour long. If you managed to get to this point in the video, comment down below Squidward. Comment down Squidward if you got this far. If you didn't, but you are watching this far and you haven't subscribed, I don't know what you're doing, but you better click that subscribe button. You better click the little bell icon next to it so that way you're notified when videos are posted to the channel. If you don't do that, this boy right here, yo, he gonna break your kneecaps if you don't do that, all right? He gonna break your kneecaps if you don't subscribe to me.
Yeah, like this video, and I'm gonna break into
All
your house
right,
and break your
so
kneecaps.
here's something else you guys didn't know from the scrapped episode. We ended it like this, and I'm gonna end this episode the way we did the last one. Tell your mother, tell your father, if you don't like this guy, he gonna break your little ankles. All right, if you're a kid and you don't like us, he gonna break your ankles with a big old bat, small ass ankles. With that being said, I'm gonna save my game. You guys save yours. Make sure to like the video as hard as you can. Punch it so hard that the like button flies up into space. Aliens find it. They look at it and say, damn, that video is so good. We're gonna like it. We're gonna share it to everybody that we know in the universe, the multiverse, extraverse, and the miniverse. And then it's gonna come back to Earth, and then you're gonna say, damn, those aliens are right. That is a damn good video. We're gonna like it, and then the process starts all over again for the next episode. I'll see you guys on Thursday with episode 6. I think it's gonna be episode 6. I don't remember what episode this is, but yeah. Steven, any last words?
Um, just remember it's your boy Steven, aka Mystic Prodigy, aka Young Margin Boo, aka Chef Boyardee.
AKA
That's
the
all I
ankle
gotta
breaker. We'll
say.
see you guys next time. Peace.